Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is JJ. Happy Valentine's Day, and I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's with those that you love. In case you are watching this video any other day of the year, I hope you're having a wonderful day. And I have three beautiful options here for you guys today, but before I go over the options, I will be giving you an idea of what this pick a card is all about. So this pick a card was suggested by one of you beautiful souls that are subscribed to my channel in the community tab. I requested a week ago that you gave me ideas of what you wanted to see for Valentine's Day. So one of them was, what archangel is protecting your union and why? So that is going to be the theme for today's pick a card. You can definitely do it if you are in a twin flame, if you are in a soulmate, or if you are married, okay? But it's for those who are in union. And we do have here option number one, which is this beautiful rose quartz, and then we have aquamarine as option number two, and we have this beautiful praying angel keychain that my son found and gave to me as option number three. So remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you feel like you need more time, feel free to pause the video, and whenever you are ready, fast forward to your selected option, which all the timestamps are always pinned in the comment section. All my information, my Facebook, my Instagram, my PO box, all of that good stuff is always in the description box below. I do have the archangels here. I took them out of the deck, so I will be shuffling these while you take, I don't know, 3 deep breaths, or you request, from your guides or your angels to see which archangel is watching over your union and why. So I'm going to pick one for each stack. I hope everyone's feeling good today. I hope you're spending it with loved ones. Remember, Valentine's is not only about love, it's also about friendship and self-love, most importantly. And that's something that I'm very proud of. I saw a lot of you in the community tab requesting a lot of self-love videos, and I am very proud of you guys because that is very important. It's important to attract good love. We have to love ourselves first. So yes, I'm proud of you guys. So let's get started with option number one. Again, if you feel like you need more time, feel free to pause the video. So let's get started with option one. I will be doing the same thing I did the last time. I want you guys to leave in the comment section which pile do you think I chose for myself, because I am married, so I will be picking one as well. And then I'll be going back and commenting on your guys's comment. So let's get started with option number one. So those of you who chose rose quartz, very beautiful. It's a raw piece of rose quartz. Very beautiful. So let's see. Which archangel? I was going to say Archangel Michael, and I haven't looked at these. So let's see. Okay, Archangel Gabriel. So there's positive news. Archangel Gabriel is working with you guys. He's the one overseeing your union, okay? He's the one helping you guys keep an open heart, speak your truth to each other, working on your communication, okay? Working on coming up with creative solutions in your relationship as well. So let's see. Higher power. So definitely there is a whole group of beings watching over your union, your relationship, okay? They're helping you guys remain flexible. So this might be a union where the two of you are very strong personalities, very stubborn, okay? Or maybe you guys tend to contradict each other a lot, or you guys may tend to just not always be on the same page. I'm also hearing you might be going through many changes at this time, through many transformations. Therefore, the angels are there with you, overseeing that you guys remain flexible, that you guys remain expansive, and that you guys are able to maneuver together these changes. And I also feel like one of you in particular in this union is going through major transformation, and the other one is being asked to have a lot of patience, okay? And that might be making your foundation a little rocky in this union. I'm also hearing here and seeing with the circles that in this union you might be breaking through certain cycles at this time. Yes, you can be in a union, you can be married and still be going through cycles and karma and all that stuff. Okay, so don't think that just because you're in union you don't go through those, you don't clear karma, because yes, you do. So I do feel like in this union in particular, you might be clearing that out. You might be clearing some old karma from past lives or maybe from past deeds. And so the angels are overseeing this and making sure that you guys stay on the same page, making sure that you guys remain flexible with one another. I also feel like you guys are trying to birth something new. So the archangels are with you, watching over this union, making sure you guys stay on track is what I'm hearing here. No place like home. So I do feel like for some of you, you want to settle down. For some of you, maybe you're barely coming into union, you're barely moving in together. For some of you, you're buying your first home, or you're trying to just take this relationship and ground it. Okay, ground it in the 3D. Like I said, maybe you guys have been dating for a while and you're making that change of moving in together, or maybe taking it to the next step, ascending, right, in some way, whether this is getting a house, whether this is moving together, whether this is, okay, now let's have children. There's a huge adjustment here that is being made, and I do feel like that's why your archangel is watching over this relationship, making sure that you guys, I'm also hearing, don't allow third parties to intervene in this relationship. Other people's opinions, other people's drama or point of views affect your relationship. Now, third party doesn't always have to mean someone. It could also mean, work. It could mean a bad habit of some sort. Okay, it doesn't always have to mean like another person. Okay. Potential. Wow, that's beautiful. Love. Look at this. Okay, so your archangels are making sure that you guys stay connected, that you guys stay rooted in love. Okay, that you guys are seeing the potential in each other. So I feel like this might be like a new relationship. I'm really picking that up. I do feel like for some of you, this is a relationship that you barely took. You're taking that first step in like committing, or you're engaging, you're finally getting married, or you recently got married. There's something here about new energy. Okay, starting a new life together is kind of what I'm hearing and seeing here. And I do feel like your archangels are just overseeing that you guys are seeing the potential in the relationship. Some of you might have a really high temper, okay, or your temper, or you might tend to explode a little bit or get angry a lot. And I feel like the angels are just making sure that we're keeping that under control here. Okay, that we remember and stay rooted in love, like I said. There's something better. Outdoors. Okay. All is well. Like I said, for many of you as well, there is some type of transformation that is taking place. For some of you, I feel like, okay, we have two groups here. I'm hearing you have the group that is barely have come together, and then we have the group that has been together for such a long time that you guys have become very comfortable, and that is good, but routine has taken over. And I feel like one person wants to spice things up, and I feel like the other person might be like, no, we're comfortable. So I feel like there's an adjustment going on, and I feel like your Archangel Gabriel, I was going to say your Archangel Gabriel, is watching over this union to help you guys move out of your comfort zone, to try new things, to do new things, to explore a different side of your partner. And they want you to know that everything's okay. You do not need to worry. This might be stressing some of you out, thinking like, is this going to break? They're showing me like a rubber band when you stretch it, and it's like, it's almost going to, it's almost going to rip. It's kind of that, like your relationship or your union is being stretched, but it's being stretched so it could show you the potential and the growth that this union can have. Okay. You're being asked to kind of stretch out of your comfort zone. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Stretch out of your comfort zone here. Because I feel like there's something better that you guys can do. 6 of Cups. some of you want to have children, are taking that next step to have children, or you've been, questioning whether you're going to have children. Yes, you are. Again, we want to bring in, the Archangel here wants to bring in, again, that purity, that innocent love, to go back to that time where you were just meeting the other person, right? Giving those gifts, being romantic, courting one another, spicing things up is what I'm hearing here for you guys. Seven of Wands, they want you to fight for this relationship. So for some of you, yes, you feel like, I don't know, like, is there some of you might be questioning, is there something better out there for me? Am I settling in some way? Does this relationship have potential? And this Archangel Gabriel is overseeing this relationship to let you know that there is love there. Okay, and it feels like this love has stayed in the past, or it has been opaqued by everyday routine or work, or your children might play a big role here as well. But they want you to know that all is okay, to do something different, to go on dates, to buy, a bouquet of flowers, defend this relationship is what I'm hearing. And let me move my mic so I don't hit it. Defend this relationship, okay? All is well. There's a lot of potential for this relationship, for this union. Page of Cups. Yeah, there's something here about, for some of you just had a child and you're feeling that, when we have children, and I'll say this because I've been married for 9 years. It's not a lot, but it's some experience. When you have children, you kind of step into that role of being a parent and you forget about your partner, sadly, but it's true. So for some of you, you might be in this energy of like, all I am is a parent, all I am is a housewife or a provider, not leaving my guys here out of the picture. So you might feel unappreciated. And I feel like this Archangel is helping you guys find that appreciation and that reconnection and that love. Because I feel like in this union, you might have lost your way somewhere in the years that you have been together, okay? And it could have been because of children. It could have been because of routine. And for some of you, like I said, you are questioning whether there is something better for me out there. And the Archangel here wants you to see past that illusion and to remind you that there is love there. Okay, and there's definitely a higher power here. And they're telling you to remain flexible, to adapt. You're being asked to adapt to the changes. Make a kind gesture, express your love. They want you to fall in love again. And to focus on self. So for some of you, again, maybe you're seeking that validation from your partner. And that is great. But we also have to be careful to not fall codependent on our partner, right? We don't want to be, codependent. I was going to say clingy. Well, I already did say it. But, we don't want our love for ourselves to come only from our partner. We need to find it within ourselves first. This person is your soulmate. This is what I'm hearing, okay? And you have been praying, you have been asking your archangels or your guides or your higher power to help you with whatever is going on in this union. And they are very present here today to let you know that they are working on it, okay? There is a rebirth, like I said, there is a transformation. Things might be a little bit difficult with the number 5 there. 5s are all about challenges, right? Obstacles. So you might be going through something, and that's why Archangel Gabriel is here today to let you know everything will be okay. Good news are coming. Everything will work itself out as long as you remain flexible and rooted in the love for each other. There is a strong, we have higher power and we have a message from a deceased loved one. So there is definite, like I said, there's a whole group, whatever it is that you're going through, it feels very, very significant. I heard it could make or break the union. So again, everybody's situation is very, very different. But the question is, why is this Archangel protecting your union? Well, it's because of that. Because it feels like whatever it is that you're going through, it could break or make the union, right? But I do feel like many of you are going to be in this energy of seeing that there is potential in this relationship, and you're going to fight for it, and you're going to work for it. Okay, you're going to make the adjustments necessary. For others of you, I do see that you are coming to terms to the fact that this person is not the one, that there is something better for you, and you want to go out there and explore. And that is okay if that is something that you feel and you want to do, and that is what you're being guided to do. I am no one to judge you, and you know what you're doing, right? At the end of the day, you guys are responsible for the decisions that you guys make. Exactly. Some of you are at crossroads here. Some of you are trying to decide, what do I do? Okay, and I do see that there is a lot of guides, there is a lot of ancestors, there's a lot of archangels helping you find the answer to this dilemma that you have. Passion and pleasure. Again, I feel like you guys need to reconnect. I feel like those in this union, again, why they're helping you is because you guys need more passion and pleasure. Again, maybe because you have kids. Maybe because of work. You guys need to go out. Maybe go out to a concert. I'm hearing we used to go out to concerts and we don't do that anymore. Well, why not, invite your partner? Why not express that and say that? Okay? Being like, you know what? I want to go out. I want to dance. I want to have fun. I want to travel for some of you. This look like gypsies. Camping for some of you. Yeah, because there's still a lot to blossom. Spirit is saying here, definitely, this union has a lot to blossom still. You guys have a lot to learn from each other. Music is very important. So I don't know if you guys love concerts, or maybe you used to play an instrument, or maybe you used to perform. I don't know. But there's something here with music. Or maybe you used to go see musicals, or go see some type of performing art shows. But there is a lot of potential here. Okay, so don't doubt that. Wow, you guys, blossoming. Yeah, you're just getting started. Be patient, be flexible. Okay, you guys. And then we have divination, seeking out and finding answers. Yeah, like I said, that's why there's a lot of archangels around here, around you guys in this union, because many of you are seeking out answers, seeking out, is there something better? Did I settle? Did I, is this gonna, is it gonna have roots? Is it gonna grow? Yes, it is. There's a lot of potential and you don't need to rush it. Some adjustments need to be made. Okay, that's with the flexible card there with the 5, but you're gonna be fine. So that is what I have for you guys. I wish you guys the best. Take care of yourselves. It was an honor. And now I'm gonna move to option number 2. So option number 2, those of you who chose aquamarine. So let's see which archangel is overseeing your relationship, your union, and why. So we have aquamarine. This is all about your emotions. Okay, water. Maybe you have a hard time expressing, or maybe there is some type of emotional disconnection with your partner at this time or in your union. Okay, or maybe someone is not expressing their emotions. I'm hearing finding the magic again in the relationship, because to me, aquamarine is very much a crystal that I associate a lot with mermaids, and mermaids are very enchanting, right? They're very mysterious. So let's see, not for you. Okay. Mending. By the book. New beginning. So for a lot of you, moving forward, going forward. Okay, for a lot of you, I am hearing that, well, first of all, I see the archangel that is protecting this union is Archangel Raphael, again, with healing. Like I said, emotions, okay? Feel yourself surrounded by the emerald green light. I, Archangel Raphael, offer you healing and solace. The storm clouds will soon clear and the sun will shine eternally bright. Trust. So I do feel here that there is You guys are letting a lot go in terms of what works for the relationship and what doesn't, with the not for you card. Okay, I do feel for a lot of you, maybe there was some type of situation that was not, I'm not gonna say what. Okay, I'm not gonna, let's see, how can I put this? For a lot of you, I feel like there was temptation and you had to let that person go because that person was not for you. Okay, but maybe you got blinded in some way. For a lot of you, you're letting go of a lot of things that are not serving the relationship. You're mending, you're healing. Okay, like I said, emotional healing. For a lot of you, maybe there was some type of a wound that happened here, some type of deception or some type of misunderstanding is the word that I'm getting here. And so you guys are trying again to find your path. You guys are trying to mend this union. Whatever happened, it led you to a point of thinking, maybe this union is not for me. Maybe this union is not meant to be. Maybe this union is a no. But this Archangel Raphael is letting you know that yes, things have been difficult. Yes, what you went through wasn't easy. But they're trying to tell you that there is mending, there is healing taking place here for you guys at this time. And this Archangel is with you guys, helping you guys heal this, helping you guys express this, helping you guys release all these emotions in order for you guys to move forward, because there is a new beginning here for you guys. But this Archangel is also letting you know that you have to do things by the book, right? There is no cutting corners here. You have to feel what you feel. For some of you, this might be twin flame connection because we do have number 11. Okay, to me, 11 is very much of twins. This is all, whatever this sadness or this hurt was, it's all to lead you to a new path. It's all to lead you to a new, it's kind of like a regeneration of the relationship is kind of what I'm hearing here. And it's very interesting that the card there says, soon the clouds will clear and the sun will shine. And we have the sun coming out and then we have the sun coming out there. So you guys are being asked to heal, to feel what you feel. There's a lot of green here as well. So there's a lot of heart chakra healing happening in this union. Okay. And because things might not be going the way you wanted, or because something did happen, you really feel in your heart that this is not meant to be, that there is no way of mending this. But this Archangel Raphael is coming in to let you know that that is completely not true, that actually both of you are healing and both of you are working together to mend this. And I do love the card mending here because both girls are looking up at the sky. So this tells me that both of you in this union are praying or are surrendering to a higher power in order to mend, in order to find that connection again, or to find that path together again. Okay, but this Archangel is letting you know that, you know, you guys will be moving forward and there is a new beginning, that the situation will improve. Exactly. So if something feels like it's all lost, your guides are telling you that it's not true, that the situation will get better. You will find your path. You will reconnect again. Spread your wings. Clairvoyance. So you're being asked at this time to not hold back any emotions at this time, okay? To not hold back anything that you want to express or anything particularly that you are feeling at this time, okay? This feels very much twin flame because I feel like someone here in this union, it feels like someone is ready to go down a different path because there's someone in this union who is not expressing their emotions. So one person is like, I'm ready to spread my wings. I don't want to wait anymore. And someone here is looking towards a new beginning, but I have a feeling that there's someone who's still looking at the past here. In this union, you're being helped to see, you know, divine love Eight of Wands. Things are moving forward. Things will start to move forward in a fast pace. There's a lot happening at this time. The Eight of Wands is just 8 wands flying up in the sky, so things could be hectic. We don't know how these wands are gonna fall. You know, are they gonna fall? Are they gonna tip in my flavor? Ooh, sorry, in my favor, or are they gonna tip in, you know, the other person's favor? Like, there is this, I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, yeah, there's something destined here. This was destined. Whatever this hiccup was in this relationship or obstacle, it was meant to happen in order for you guys to grow, in order for this new beginning, in order for a new cycle to start. And again, the wheel is turning, so you are moving forward. There's a lot of growth and expansion happening in this union, and that's why that might be difficult. That might be challenging, especially because, you know, our union might come into question of like, is this gonna last? Is this gonna survive it? Or is it gonna, you know, what's gonna happen here? Ace of Swords, finding clarity, finding truth. For some of you, you need to speak. You need to communicate. But there is a victory here. Yeah, for some of you, I feel like maybe you're not yet in a solid union. But I do feel like the feelings are mutual. Now, if you're feeling like with all this change that is happening with the Wheel of Fortune, will the feelings subside? Will the feelings fade away? No, they will not. Okay? They will not. The feelings are there, and they're definitely worth exploring them. Past life relationships. Okay, so for some of you, you had to work through some type of karma. You had to cut through some type of cycle here. And that's what you guys are healing from. Yeah, you guys are in the in-between. So you guys are in this energy of like, I don't know what's going to happen. Kind of hanged man energy. But Archangel Raphael is telling you that that he is overseeing this relationship. And that there is a new cycle starting. Things are going to turn, but again, in divine timing, right? With the wheel here. We don't tell destiny to, you know, we don't tell destiny, do it now. Destiny does it when it's the best time. If you're waiting for communication from this person, the communication is coming, but again, in divine timing. And this communication is bringing in a lot of truth and clarity for you. If you are in a solid relationship, option number 2, I do feel like you're in this stage of in between, of not knowing. And you have to embrace that. You have to be, I feel like right now, this union is being asked to embrace that and being okay with not knowing how the relationship will go or how the relationship will move forward. What would that look like? Yeah, and you've been praying. You've been asking for help, and they're saying, you know, we've heard you. Now you need to kind of step out of the way and allow spirit and destiny to do its thing. For some of you, this involves a family. So for some of you, you want a family with this person. You want to settle down with this person. Or maybe one or the other is married. I am picking that up. Or regardless of the situation, they do want you to know that there is a happy change coming in for this union. Okay, so do not get worried. With the Wheel of Fortune too, is things feel very unsteady when you're on a wheel, right? It's kind of like you're on a merry-go-round. Try to walk on it. It's, you know, you're gonna feel a little bit kind of dizzy, a little bit kind of like, you know, am I gonna fall? What's gonna happen here? So you need to stay centered. You need to stay in the middle. You need to stay put for now. Do not take any type of action right now, because there's still a lot of things that you don't know. Clarity is coming in. Yeah, you're going through this moment of release at this time, a moment of purification, and that is what is causing a little bit of the sadness or a little bit of the insecurity here in this union. But they want you to know that everything is going to be okay. It is just that. It's a purification. It is a shedding of a lot of past things, and you're healing from that. You're mending that. Yeah, this union is resilient. This union is is going to be victorious, right? There's still a lot of growth. 2 and 1 is 3. So there's still a lot of growth. But it, again, 3 goes back to the Empress energy, which takes time. Inner wisdom. You know this. Deep down in your heart, you know this, that everything is going to be okay. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your inner wisdom. Communication, relationship, work to be done. Yeah, for some of you, you're still not done and there's still work that needs to be done, or you're currently working through this, and that is why this archangel is with you at this time, because they are helping you communicate. Like I said from the beginning, there is a lack of understanding. I feel like one person here in this union is very emotional when they express, and the other person isn't at all. It's just very blunt and cutting here with the sword. So I feel like there is a misbalance of communication, and you guys need to work on that. That is the main thing that you guys are working on, and that might be uncomfortable. Maybe all the communication here in this union is only through text, only online, right? So work on the communication. There's still work to be done, but just know that the wheel will turn. You guys are mending. Stability is coming in. There is love here, and this relationship is resilient. And that is your message. That is what I have. And there is a happy change coming to this relationship. If you've been wanting children, I do see children. If you've been wanting family with this in this union, that will happen as well. Again, do you feel like the feelings are going to fizz out? No, they're not. Because this relationship is strong. If anything, you guys are going to get stronger. Your bond is going to get stronger by working through these cycles. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. And now I'm going to move to option number 3. So for those of you who picked option number 3, the beautiful here angel keychain, let's see. Which archangel is protecting your union and why? So maybe you've been praying about this. You've been praying for clarity, or you've been praying for protection, or you've been praying for the other person, or for your marriage, or for your union. So let's see which archangel is protecting over your union. Archangel Michael. The path is now clear. I have removed all obstacles in your way. You can move forward now with ease and confidence. You will achieve what your heart desires. Okay, so maybe you've been working through some obstacles in this relationship or in this union. And so Archangel Michael, very powerful archangel, by the way, one of my personal favorites, is working with you guys to help you guys work through certain things, through certain challenges, okay? To help take away the fear in the relationship, or of the relationship, or of the union, a fork in the road. Helping you make a decision. I feel for many of you in this stack, I feel like you guys are trying to decide something. Trying to decide whether we work at things together or do we go our separate ways. That is the energy that I'm picking up here. There's some type of transformation with the number 13th there. Deep knowing. Okay. Thinker. Yeah, you've been too much in your mind about this union. You've been thinking it has become something very obsessive, even toxic, or it has taken a lot of your time and energy, because it feels to me like you've been just replaying something in your mind over and over and over again. And I feel here that Archangel Michael is telling you that you need to step out of that cycle of overthinking things and step into your inner knowing, into your intuition. Your intuition doesn't lie. Never does. Okay? And if you feel like it has, maybe you've listened to your ego and not your intuition. But I feel like here there's a deep knowing of something, that something came to light is what I'm hearing in this union, and it doesn't have to be a bad thing. Okay, it could just be that you came to a realization of something that has put you in a position of, you know, what do I do? Or what do we do? Maybe something came to light together in this union, and now together you're trying to decide something, and you're like, what do we do? Do we stick it out? Do we work it out? Or do we, you know, what do we do? It's the energy that I'm picking up here. Freedom. For some of you, I feel like this archangel is helping you and your partner have more freedom within the relationship. Maybe, you know, you felt tied to each other. Maybe this relationship or this union is very codependent in some way. Sorry, adjusting my chair. Very very dependent in each other in some way. And I feel like Archangel Michael is helping you guys find that freedom within the relationship in order for you guys to have that independence. I feel like I just went in circles. So, yeah, I feel like that's you. You're just going in circles. Enlightenment. Yeah, like I said, something came to light. There was something you discovered. There was something that became obvious to you. And this has caused some type of a conflict or challenge in this union. But things are improving for some of you. It could be that some of you are dealing with health issues in this union, and Archangel Michael's letting you know that things will get better, that the health is improving. Okay. Yeah, you guys are going through a major life lesson at this time with teaching and learning. You guys are playing the role of a teacher and a student in this union. You guys are mirroring each other, you guys are triggering each other, and you guys are both learning and teaching each other. Okay, but you guys will be victorious. You guys will overcome these challenges. You guys will work together to create something solid, something stable here. For some of you, like I said, you might have been dealing with a third party situation. The third party does not always have to mean a person. It could mean work. It could mean family. It could mean children. So you guys don't just take it as a person, okay? But I see you guys working together to create something beautiful, right? The picture here depicts 3 people working together to build a church. So you guys are building something solid, something spiritual. You guys are both going through an enlightenment process, or you both are being awakened in some way. 6 of Wands. Yeah, a lot of overcoming. And the Queen of Pentacles. So like I said, a lot of you are building something stable. Maybe buying a home or growing a business together. Again, finding that self-love within each other. And then coming together kind of thing. So even being in a relationship, like I said, we can become very codependent on each other. And sometimes that is not good. Well, never is good. And so the Queen of Pentacles here is coming in to let you guys know that you guys are learning to stand alone but yet together. Hopefully that makes sense. And you guys are building something stable. You guys are thinking of, you know, how can we build? How can we buy a home? How can we create a solid foundation, not only for us as a union, but for people, for generations to come? How can we nurture? You guys are finding out how to nurture each other, how to love each other. Right? And that is what the teaching and learning dynamic here. You might be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You guys are learning, to reconnect, to retreat, and also learning to have that balance between, okay, when it's time for us, it's for us, and then also learning to have that time for ourselves as well. Very soon. So if you've been thinking about something in particular, about this particular union, your Archangel Michael wants you to know that it's going to happen very soon. Okay. But stop going back and forth on what you want. Don't be wishy-washy. Clearly decide what you want. Yeah, laying a solid foundation. So for a lot of you here, actually, it might be too that you guys are learning how to budget better, even with the money card here. How to budget, how to save, maybe working through some debts of some sort, okay? Some expenses or making big purchases like that. For others of you, it is all about maybe having a business together, or one partner supporting the other while the other one is doing something. Like there's a support here. Support system is being put in place here in this union in order for you guys to grow. I feel like both of you two are workaholics here. It's kind of the energy that I'm getting. Both of you work very, very hard. And I feel like in this union, that can sometimes be the big obstacle here in this union, because both of you are so focused in laying that solid foundation that you sometimes forget that you need time for yourself. And so I feel like that is the lesson that you both are learning at this time of like, hey, yes, we want this solid foundation, and we want our children with the number 6 here, or our future generations, to have something solid, something stable. But we also need to reconnect, to take care of ourselves, take care of our union, so that we can have this foundation together. Because if we just focus on work, then instead of getting closer, you guys are going to drift apart. And that's something that you guys are learning. You're learning to balance that out. And I do see you guys finding that balance and overcoming that. Yeah, and also knowing too, that you deserve the best, and you guys are coming to terms with that. Working together, creating and achieving your dreams and your desires, and not compromising that. You're working together more as like a unit instead of in separation, right? Yeah, I feel like both of you here in this union are working towards a home, working towards like buying a home, purchasing a home, or even a business here. Maybe one of you has changed. There's something here with finances coming together. Finances are very important here. So maybe some of you are healing that abundance aspect in your union, right? Or are just getting more clear about how the finances work, what works for you guys. Or maybe one of you has recently changed jobs, and now the other person has to kind of take, the lead here, meanwhile the other person gets settled. But I do see you guys, either building a home together or creating a business together. Having grace and gratitude for each other. Yeah, there's a lot of expansion here. Helping each other, helping hand. Learning to trust each other, learning to trust that everything is going to be okay. I'm hearing learning to trust each other with the finances. Maybe one person overspent. Yeah, there's a lot of transformation happening in this relationship, in this union. And it's causing huge change. But with this change is going to come in more financial stability, and more happiness as well, and more of working together as a unit, but at the same time maintaining and keeping that individuality and that independence within the relationship. And then we have the secret path, an irresistible pull down, a distinct path, lee lines, mystical traditions. So for a lot of you, you're working through your own traditions. You might be in this relationship, or this union might not be your traditional union. It might be a union that is very different. Maybe one of you works from home. Maybe one of you works in social media with the 6 of Wands. Maybe one of you has to travel a lot. And so you're hearing different opinions, third parties telling you like, how can you stay in this relationship? How can this relationship work? And I'm seeing that you guys are making it work. And you are setting those lee lines there, right? And even though it is distinct, even though it is different in some way or non-traditional is still going to work out. I feel like this union is being pulled down a very different path, and that might be why you're in the fork in the road, because something was just illuminated and now you're being asked to go and do something different. And so you're just like, well, do we do this? Like, are you with me, or are we gonna go alone? And for some of you, because this is a general reading, I do have to say it, for some of you, because she is wearing black and she's carrying a dead rose, I do feel like some of you, this transformation will pull you apart. But for others of you, I do feel like you guys are going to work it out together. And we have 44 here and 44 there. So what that tells me is, regardless of what happens here in this union, Archangel Michael is with you. Okay? And you're not alone on your path. For some of you, you did settled in some way with the freedom card here. And you're wanting freedom. You're wanting, you know, to explore different things. Again, to do different things, to go on a distinct path of some sort and wander around. And for some of you, your partner sadly is not gonna be okay with that, or they're just gonna tell you no. And for others of you, you will be surprised and your partner's gonna be like, yes, let's do this. So again, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. That is what I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. I wish you the best. Take care of yourselves. Happy Valentine's. Enjoy it. Spread the love. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.